The Lord be with you on this beautiful sunny morning in Old Saybrook. My name is Pastor Wilbert Wilk, W-I-L-K Miller, and I just began work as your interim yesterday on Tuesday. So this is an exciting time for me. I'm thrilled to be your interim, and I give thanks in these initial days for the people who have stopped by already and said hello, and to Kim, who has really been helpful at situating me, and also to your very fine president, Daryl, who has really made me feel welcome and kind of introduced me to the congregation. So that has been good. And I'm eager to meet you as well. So if you happen to be driving by the church, do stop in and say hello. Don't worry about interrupting me. If I'm in a meeting, we'll try to arrange something else. But I really look forward to meeting everybody to hear your stories. So do that, or make an appointment with Kim to come in and say hello. I really want to make a point of saying that one of my initial goals will be to visit all the homebound members and people in need. So if you are aware of people who are in need or would appreciate a pastoral visit, let us know, and I will do that. Also, I just want to do this in advance. Excuse me, if you are in the hospital or plan to be, or if a loved one unfortunately ends up in the hospital, please let me know at your earliest convenience so I can make a pastoral call and have prayers. That would be really something I would like to know. Just a little bit about myself. My wife and my wife's name is Dagmar. We have been married now for 44 years. We met in the summer of 1976 at the Lutheran Medical Center in Brooklyn, New York, where we were both volunteering. My wife is from Germany, and we were married the following summer in her 800-year-old village church in the little town of Barnstorf, Germany, which is just south of Bremen, which is toward the north of Germany. We have two sons. Sebastian's our older son. He lives in Philadelphia. And Casper, our younger son, recently married to Catherine, lives in Hamburg, Germany. And we moved here to Essex in January of 2019 upon retirement. If you're interested, the churches I have served and the places we have lived, my first congregation was Calvary Lutheran Church, an inner city African-American congregation in West Philadelphia. Then we moved to Washington, D.C. to Augustana Lutheran Church, which happened to be part of the Augustana Synod, of which the initial roots of this congregation were also. And the congregation is about a mile and a quarter directly north of the White House, has been stably integrated since the 1950s, and to this day has worship in Swedish, in English, and Spanish. From there, we went to a large suburban congregation in Ardmore, Pennsylvania, which is on the main line of Philadelphia. From there, God does call in mysterious ways, and we received a call all the way across the country to San Diego, California. Not in our wildest dreams would we have ended up in California, but we loved it there. The congregation, First Lutheran, is downtown in San Diego, and it has an extensive outreach to the homeless population and to the underserved poor. And we fed about 200 people twice a week, and it has a host of free clinics, a dental clinic, an acupuncture clinic, a medical clinic, a legal clinic, and while I was there, we began a hospice program for homeless dying, where we would try to get people indoors in their final months of life, and then if they wished, we would have their funerals at the church, and also we would bury them free in our columbarium in the chapel. Then we moved. Our final church was Holy Trinity in New York City. It sits right on Central Park on the Upper West Side at 65th Street, and it has a renowned Bach Vespers program there. And then we retired and moved to Essex in January 2019. So it is really great to be with you, and I again encourage you to introduce yourselves to me, also to perhaps schedule an appointment that we might to get to know each other a little bit better. Just down the road a little bit, my hope is that once we change the worship schedule back to what is regular during the regular season, I hope to have a adult gathering, adult forum where I share some of my ideas about worship. And then I really want to listen to you, to hear of your hopes and dreams as we move forward as the people of God gathered around the gifts of bread and wine and water and God's word. So there will be more news forthcoming, but just want you to know that if you have ideas about worship, in the meantime, please don't hesitate to let me know. Again, it is a joy to be here at St. Paul's as your interim pastor, and I look forward to meeting you in the days ahead. May God bless you in this week, and I hope to see you on Sunday. Have a good day.